Man, it's gonna be a real short clip, but I'm gonna tell y'all what makes Tyson Fury so dangerous and what's gonna get Wilder so many problems is his herky jerky movement. These little awkward movements give you a lot of problems because he don't give you a stationary target and he give you a whole lot of different looks. Sometimes he distribute his weight on the back foot. Sometimes his way he distribute his weight front foot. Sometimes he on the middle. Sometimes he coming forward. He's changing up his rhythm and his jab. He go from southpaw. He switches. He changes head slots. He gives you different looks. He always giving you different looks, and you never can get the reading and the timing in his rhythm. So it keep you guessing while he always adding up the points. He do it to everybody. And there's only one way to combat this, and it's the Uchiwali. It's the Uchiwali way. Just not giving a fuck if you get hit. Just come in and wing it and get him to swinging with you like Uchiwali did. That's the only way. This is what's going to give Deontay Wilder all these problems. It's these different looks. He's not loading up on his shots so he can come back and hit you with two shots. He's not loading up. Then he'll sneak in a hard shot that'll jar you, that will just shock your body. He was doing that shit to Klitschko. He was throwing all these little pity pat shots. Then he just throw a hard shot. And you look at Klitschko's face at the end of the fight. He was confused, man. He didn't really know what happened. It's like this shit will be over. He'd dance his way through the rounds and look at Klitschko's face. He looked like he been in a real bad fight, but he switches up everything. You cannot. It's not traditional. It's not traditional to give people this many looks. And the way he flicks the jab. Sometimes he throw a straight hard jab. Sometimes he's like a backhand jab. He always changing. He's always like switching his weight. He's shifting his weight from this side to left, from left side to right side, different sides, from left to left, from left to right. He just like you don't know what the fuck is going on in there. What is he trying to accomplish? And he just steady adding up the points, and you really can't get your offense off because you don't know where the fuck he's at. It's like somebody keep moving the goalposts. It's like somebody move a goalpost 20 times inside of a football game. The kicker don't know where to kick it at. What makes Tyson Fury such a dangerous opponent is his movement and the way he shifts around in the ring, and his footwork. Everything about him is very awkward. And Wilder would have to just not give a fuck and just start winging punches. Then he'll start fighting like a wild man all of a sudden. That's why sometimes he'll get dropped. Because he start doing this shit, he confusing himself. He has a very confusing style with a lot of movement. It gives people a lot of problems, man. He's a very awkward person to fight. Wilder just going to have to throw caution into the wind. That's the only way. You can't outbox Tyson Fury. You guys got to go in there and turn it into a brawl. Boxing him is not going to work.